Hello gamers, we're back for the final time today for video number 4. First of all, apologies for the spam again, but there's a lot of content for me to cover. This one, not necessarily fresh today, but it's something I didn't have time to cover on day 1. So, last servant impression, we're going to talk about the welfare, aka Summer Huyan. Wow, yeah, we got them body proportions ready to go. I'm kind of excited. Obviously, this will be like her only, design because she's the welfare, but I think we got a pretty good one. I don't think people will be that upset that there's no other ones because this is already pretty good as is. We'll get our new Berserker up to speed. Check out the, whatever there is to check out about the aesthetics. Not much, but yeah. And then we'll talk about the gameplay. She likes it, I think. Alright, this is new at least. The FA, let's go. It's not locked. Poggies. How fan servicey will this be? Let's find out. Wow. Okay. Okay, dude. Oh, that's pretty nice. Honestly, I'm calling it already. Of the 5 FAs I've seen so far, that's the best one. That's actually the best of the 5 summer FAs from this year that I've seen. You know I'm being unbiased because there's not even feet on it. Like, it's very fan servicey, but it's not overly crazy or anything like that still. Leap FA clears. Nah, that's your Gooner brain. Like, this is Gooner in a modest sense, okay? This is reasonable. Alright, let's see that one sprite we do have. The battle one. Yep, there it is. I still have mixed feelings about the hoof, but I don't know. There's so much other nice stuff going on that I think I can kind of overlook it this time. And also, I'm an Uma Musume enjoyer now. Having seen the MP, it's nice, I guess. So I don't hate it that much anymore that she has a hoof. So aesthetically, I'm as pleased as I can be with a welfare, honestly. I don't think you can do much better than this with a summer welfare. Now, short aesthetics segment aside, let's talk about the gameplay segment. How is our new summer welfare gonna fare? So far, we've had a lot of nice summer servants. Not everyone has been top tier or anything like that, but there have been pretty... Like, none of the summer servants have been weak so far that I've seen, at least. No summer Gareth situations yet, so we'll see how she fares here. So, 4-star Berserker, just over 10k attack on base, level 80. Should be pretty good. Maybe not the highest, but still not a bad number by any means. She's a bit squishy, of course, because of that. But at least offensive-wise, she should be okay, stats-wise. Let's see the deck. Okay, it's the same as Assassin, I believe. It's the double buster, double quick deck. So, is their MP going to be quick as well if they really want to keep it the same? It is. Okay, cool. So, as far as I know, this is the same as OG Assassin. So, hit counts. So, we got 4 on Buster, 4 on Arts, 4 on Quick, and 5 on Extra, with the MP gain being 0.51. Okay. So the 1 Arts is actually pretty good, and the 2 Quicks also decent. So again, much like all the other summer servants so far, gains are looking pretty decent on base as is. I'm sure the skills will help to a degree, but yeah, not bad on base at all, actually. Now, let's talk passives, and wow, there's only 2 passives. Is that Madness Enhancement EX I see? I think it is. 12% permanent buster. That's nice. She still has 2 busters despite not having a buster MP. So, assuming she has some face card potential, that's nice. Then we have Buster Absorb on the second passive. It equals to 10%. I guess it kind of couples nicely with that first passive. But that's it for the passives. There's nothing else. So I would say a bit underwhelming on the passives overall, but not as bad as it could be, obviously. You could have 0 like Matahari, but yeah, still average-ish passives, I would say, even for a 4-star. The anti-append is crit resistance against assassins. So is it, I can't tell. Is it because of herself or something? I can never tell why these appends exist. But yeah, it's anti-assassin crit resistance, which honestly, it's actually one of the better crit resistances you can have on a Berserker, because assassins have the highest crit rate at base 30%. And I believe if you max one of these, it is minus 30%, right? Let me see. Yeah, it scales up to 30%, so you actually get the full value for eliminating base crit here. I mean, and you get the appends for free anyway, so MP time, first of all, just does damage. It's AoE damage against, super effective against the lawful enemies, I believe. Scaling with overcharge. And then, low chance to stun all enemies for 1 turn. And then does a crit rate down on them for 3 turns. I guess that couples even better with the append. Yeah, very basic MP. Let's see the numbers. It's a 8-hit AoE quick, so hopefully it should still be fairly loopable. The super effective is the base 150 to 200% range on overcharge against the lawful, yeah. 30% chance to stun all enemies for 1 turn. That is a very low chance, so it is very unreliable. Oh well, it's just going to be nice if it lands, but otherwise very, very unreliable on base. And it's a 20% crit rate down on all enemies for 3 turns. Not a bad base number, actually, assuming especially if it's, you know, semi-spammable. You can eliminate a lot of crits from bosses. Obviously, for farming, it's not very relevant, though. Kind of a standard MP. Standard welfare MP. I don't hate it, I don't love it. It's just very standard, but sure. Having super effective is still cool. A lot of welfares don't have that, so. Her being a berserker gives her more coverage against lawful enemies as well, so it's kind of double nice because of that. So maybe it's a bit better than average then. Yeah, it kind of is, because of the versatility of her class. Skills type. We got, I believe, Ignore Defense on the icon. Cool, it's kind of a rare icon. Ignores defense for 3 turns on self, and then gets 3 turns of attack up. And Star Absorb, ooh, for 1 turn. I was really hoping to see 3 turns there. Ooh, because she kind of probably wants to face card as well. But man, if that's the only Absorb, we might have some issues. Unless she just generates 50 stars a lot. I don't know, we'll see. But okay, numbers. 6 turn cooldown. 30% attack up for 3 turns and 5,000 absorb for 1 turn. So the numbers are good. I just really wish the absorb was 3 turns as well. Especially because it's a 6 turn cooldown. There's a lot of downtime on that. So I'm hoping she either has other 2 ways to crit, or she just generates a crazy amount of stars regularly. But sure. Ignore defense, also great utility for 3 turns. Can't be mad about that. Not a bad welfare skill still. Even if it's not as good as I would hope it to be. We got Quick Icon, which should help with getting more stars out of the MP at least. And damage, of course. Alright, more effects. Self Quick Up for 3 turns. When receiving healing or max HP up, this excludes healing per turn, mystic codes, and command codes. So it's like, who else had this effect recently? It's like Indra or something. Yeah, it's Indra. So whenever she gets direct healing or max HP up, what happens? She gets another Quick Up, which can stack up to 10 times for 3 turns. And that effect lasts for 3 turns. And then she gets dodge for 2 hits 3 turns. Very interesting. Okay. So it's like it's a similar thing to Indra, but instead of MP gauge, she gets more quick up. Okay, let's see the numbers. 6 turn cooldown. 20% quick on base for 3 turns. I guess it makes sense because she can get more from this healing stuffs. So she gets 10% quick up for each direct healing instance on her or max HP instance. Healing per turn does not trigger this. Mystic Code... No, not Mystic Code. I think it's Mystic Code. I meant CE. CE heal doesn't trigger this. Mystic Code works if it's direct. And then command codes don't trigger it either. Same as Indra. And then it's a 2-hit, 3-turn evade. I like that she has some evade in her kit because, again, she's a berserker and a quick one. So it's good that she has some form of defense here too. And the crit res down or crit chance down on the MP helps a lot too in, you know, hopefully surviving some hits. Yeah, with new plug you can get 1 instance of this because it has a direct heal on it. Actually, you're right. That's probably her best mystic code then. So she can get up to 120% quick up from this for 3 turns. It's insanely difficult to do because you would need so many instances of healing and max HP up. Interesting potential. On base, it's probably going to be just okay, nothing too crazy. But if you somehow manage to weave in some of this stuff, it can actually have some potential. All right, we got a battery icon lastly on the 3rd skill. Self-battery, first of all, and then gets crit damage for 3 turns. Further, bigger crit damage buff for 1 turn, and then get stars. Ooh, bursty crits, huh? That's cute. Double crit damage, 1 lasting longer. 6 turn cooldown, she gets 30% battery on use, 30% crit damage for 3 turns, and 100% for 1 turn on top, and a 20 star bomb. Okay, at least she has that burst. There is downtime on both the absorb and this big crit damage thingy, but she does have some burst. Yeah, and I'm glad it's 30% battery, not 20%. Thank God. It's so much. It's like it's such a big difference. That 10% in 20 and 30. Oh yeah, I was going to look at the Bonsi as well. People told me to look at that. Okay, be honest, chat. Did you want me to look at it because of the art or the effect? I'm gonna guess you wanted me to look at it for the art because I'm looking at the effect and I'm not super impressed. And what the hell? I mean, there's a reason. Yeah, okay, dude. Oh yeah, are her looping numbers on the sheet already? So she only needs Append 2 on her best comp. Cooldown Append is not needed. I mean, you're gonna get it anyway, though, of course, because she's free. Her best comp, or this comp was counted with HLS, so... Holy Night Supper. Yeah, the numbers they're pretty good. They're consistent, at least. Obviously, she's gonna spike on wave 3 because of Oberon, but... And again, this is kind of with MP5, of course, so that's why they look a bit bloated. And I'm not sure how her refund is yet, though. This doesn't really talk about refund. I'm guessing it's not amazing because there's no Black Rail version, of course. Let me check the detailed one, though. Wait, why would you just not use Black Grail, though? Isn't this better numbers than the... I mean, it's very similar to the double Scotty Oberon, but triple Scotty Black Grail, isn't this just better? She can't do all the classes with Black Grail. Oh, so the refund is a bit tight then. Okay, maybe that's why it was listed as the other comp, first and foremost. Oh, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, Wave 1 is 52%, Wave 2 is 40%. You literally can't go under that. And that's probably not even with not all classes that work like that, I'm guessing. Also, her anti-lawful damage is actually very... At that point, it's very impressive. Then she has really, really good numbers, even as a welfare. She's not going to be like a game changer, I want to say, but she might be a decent budget quick option. But I feel like a lot of people don't really do single core quick looping anymore. It's kind of not really a proper thing. But this is what the numbers would look like, I guess. Anyway, let's take her for a spin next, see some animations besides the MP. Woohoo! Oh, she's ready to sprint. Wow, that was an interesting pose for sure with that outfit. Oh, the selfie! Yo, that's kind of nice. Yo, with the pisu pisu. Ooh, the sword. She kind of, like, kicks it. There's so many spin animations on this summer's animations. Wow, she has swords on all her limbs. Excalibur, wrong servant. Lots of spinning indeed. Big kick, and then comes down. It's like an axe kick almost. Oh my. Out of the way, horse racers coming through. So does she actually clone herself, or is that like she's going so fast that she appears to be in multiples? Alright, that's Huyan, Berserker, Summer, Welfare. I can't help but look, bro. I'm sorry. Anyway, first impressions. Aesthetically, I am pleased. Again, there's only one thing because it's Welfare, but I think the one thing we did get is actually nice. So, hey, hell yeah. Who knows? She could even end up being railed on my JP account. Gameplay-wise, it's pretty standard welfare stuff, but not in a bad way. Like a standard modern welfare type of ordeal. Most people probably won't be using her much outside the event because she doesn't really have anything crazy unique going on with her besides just being a kind of a bursty crit DPS and a semi-okay single core looper. Sadly, I don't think multi-core will be a thing with her. So she's kind of restricted on that end, but I think for a budget servant, she's going to fare just fine, especially on newer accounts. If you happen to have some Scotty supports, you're probably going to you can probably get a lot mileage out of her, you know, pun intended, I guess. So I think she's still pretty good gameplay-wise. Nothing crazy, but just a good welfare, okay? So that's my first impression of Huyan Summer. If you enjoyed this video, do miss out and press the thumbs up button on this video. It really helps out. And do subscribe not to miss out on future videos. This will be the last video for today, but we'll be back on Sunday for the final third banner featuring young Miss Crane and Big Mommy Tiamat Archer. So we still got 2 more servants to cover. This week is just insane, but hopefully it's gonna go well. Shout out to my patrons on the screen right now and Suit for being a big YouTube tier member supporter. And otherwise, enjoy the summer. Good luck on all your summons, and hope to see you on the Sunday content as well. Take care and bye-bye.